You know what makes me perhaps the most scared about our country? It's not the joblessness or the innocent men on death row or the children in far off lands making the sweaters our dogs are wearing. None of that. It's the fact that in this greatest of lands, war criminals sell books. It's undeniable. War criminals sell a shit ton of books, even while the publishing industry is burning in the toasty digital flames of an e-reader bonfire. War criminals still move units. George Bush, Donald Rumsfeld, Karl Rove, and don't worry, Dick Cheney's is coming. Oh, it's coming. Too many to list. And the more women and kids you've blown up, the longer the line is of people clamoring to see just how you did it. Nowadays, the only books that make the bestseller list are by either someone in the Bush administration or zombies. And it's tough to say which wreak more havoc on mankind. But Karl Rove had the golden formula: just be both. I've self-published a couple of sad little books when I was younger, and I tried a lot of different ways to market them, but I never thought of being a war criminal. It didn't occur to me. I considered flyers to promote the book, posters, aggressive MySpacing, but never genocide, indiscriminate bombing, or torture. For some odd reason, those never entered my head. I guess that's my problem, a failure of imagination, a failure to really think big. But you gotta wonder about a civilization that creates deathmongers, and then once they're done raining destruction down on people, we buy their books to see just how they did it. How did they go about such evil? That's what we do with our war criminals. We don't execute them or imprison them. We send them to stand in front of 50 people in folding chairs in a Barnes & Noble in Branson, Missouri, so they can tell their lies on a more intimate basis. Which brings up a question. How do you think Donald Rumsfeld is signing the book covers for his adoring fans? Do you think he goes with the motivational approach like, thanks for buying the book, don't forget, keep your feet on the ground, and f*** the brown countries? Or do you think Rummy goes with the more humorous approach, Thanks for buying my book. It's packed full of WMD. Writing most delicious. Keep the dream alive. Love, Don. I suppose it could be worse. These merchants of death could instead be putting out albums. That would be truly horrific, watching Anderson Cooper ask Dick Cheney whether Limp Bizkit was a big influence on him. But on the other hand, I think Robert Mugabe's techno LP would have been a huge hit. Point being, don't buy Donald Rumsfeld's book. Don't let your friends buy his book. Wait for the movie, which will star a vampire and Jerry Stiller and have a trailer that begins in a world where being a war criminal is a great PR stunt. So, I'm throwing this question out there to all of you. How do you think Rummy is signing the books to his fanboys? Either leave your idea in a comment or Twitter it and do @LeeCamp. Thanks.